Got it.
Sorry, folks. Won't be chewing on us. Good.
Hey,
Go ahead.
that's it.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in. You need to speak to Maxwell. Go ahead and activate the control panel there.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118, your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
It's me, Pearl. I've returned with the investigator.
Let me just get the door for you.
Well. This place just got a little more interesting.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster. They're at the crime scene again.
Sounds like trouble.
Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me.
I
Lieutenant.
shall return to my workstation and allow you to take things from here.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if I may,
That's
if
what
I
this
could
is to
just
you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. But the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. Already we will discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents. But their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations. Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the Vault section. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built today. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you...
protect and serve.
Is this blood?
I guess someone wasn't a fan of robo-brains. At least not this one.
Hell yeah. A baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here? Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Never.
I'll be...
Why'd you do it, Holmes? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? Hello, Detective. How can I help? Is there a question about the case?
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene.
Did you have...
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime.
I think you're the murderer. The brain enclosure was smashed in, and your bat was...
What? That makes no sense at all. What motive would I possibly have to kill Ezra?
Maybe you can give me a reason it couldn't be you.
I would never harm Ezra, Detective. I was in love with him.
Tell me about you and Ezra.
Oh God, I don't know. When we first met him, he was just so mysterious and exciting. It seemed like he had been everywhere and done everything. I convinced Gilda that we should invest in the hotel so I could stay close to him. But he never seemed to realize how I felt. I mean, we spent time together. Going hunting, having drinks, talking about his plans for the hotel. He must have known, but he never said anything. Do you have any idea what it's like to pine for someone for 200 years, Detective?
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help. Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Well. If it is the long arm of the law, tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than...
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with you. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's about...
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. This way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war! Bombs from every direction.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art, and all art must therefore be constantly reborn. Through the lens of contextual and historic, we must ascend. And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's a metaphor. A young creature grappling with ideas.
Intriguing. The mind will superimpose meaning where none was intended. I had not considered it. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man? Huh? My fellow connoisseur of the arts, here to see my latest work.
Did you have any thoughts?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the...
What were Juliana...
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. maybe you should check.
I think you should...
It's for inspiration, Detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire.
It sounds like you've done a lot of pain.
Argilda is a very singular creature, Detective. I have never met another who clings to life so...
You're still in love with Gilda.
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her.
Right? Maybe later.
Good. I hope my painting...
Hello, Mr.
Hello again. Did you need something?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all of them. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Maybe later.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then. Juliana, Mr. Whispers
Tell me we don't need to find
died
something
last
in
month.
here. Because that may
Mrs.
take a
Truffy,
while.
Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just
Hello,
let me have
Detective.
a look at
Did
the
you have a
neural
question about the
interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that. Oh God, not this.
See a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work.
First of all, I am a doctor. Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible. Oh God, Juliana. Whatever. I'm going to the lab. Hello, Detective. Did you need something?
Did you have any...
Oh, well, was there...
Tell me about yourself.
Was there some...
Never mind.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I heard you had a big...
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to...
Right? Did you have any...
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
What's with all the junk?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to them.
Tell me about your...
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murder. think you have a...
Do you think anyone actually felt like they were on the beach in here?
Protect and serve.